Wait till you see the price of the rhodochrosite that is right in front of you, Jay. $75.27 off. That's how much of a sale price it is. And then we also have beautiful earrings that go back to it. So, you know, the natural, look at how pretty this natural color, this soft color is, Jay.
Okay, I'll tell you with this material. I was just at the mine in Argentina, right? We shot some great footage there. The mine owner is a great dancer. They had this huge party for me when I was there. And they actually had this local band that came in, and everybody, I mean, these people were so energetic. It's one of the things that I cherish about what I do for, you know, for a career, for a living. This is rhodochrosite. Now, do you find rhodochrosite? You know what? You find rhodochrosite even in America, in Silverton, which for the pilots out there, it's the actual highest airport, I believe, in the United States.
Oh, really?
I have landed there.
Oh, of course you have.
It's not a big airport.
Is that harder to, if it's higher, is the altitude make a difference when you're landing a plane?
Well, no, because, you know, you're already at altitude. You just, just hit the mountain.
You just
But, okay,
Never
I don't want to get off track. Okay, rhodochrosite. Okay, when you go to Silverton, though, what is it? It's just specimens of rhodochrosite. The only rhodochrosite mine that I am aware of on planet Earth is this, where this came from, this particular deposit. It's a cavern in Argentina. Now, about 9 years ago, the cavern collapsed.
Oh, no.
Right? Actually, where they mine this, the rhodochrosite is formed in what they call stalactites and stalagmites. Stalactites coming from the roof, right? Tight, got to hold on tight. Stalagmites growing from the bottom of the cave or the cavern. And they're formed by water, silicated water, water's dripping actually from the ceiling of the roof or dropping on the bottom and then growing from the floor of the cavern. Rhodochrosite is very, very rare like this. And they haven't mined this. The owner of the mine is a gentleman named Hector, right? And he actually there's only about 6 or 8 miners total that actually are mining. Last year, they only got like 20 kilos of this material. They're trying to figure out a way into the back of the cavern. They're actually have been doing it for quite a few years, trying to get back into the main cavern where they can actually get back into the area where they were harvesting and getting the material. So rhodochrosite in itself is very, very scarce. It's very, very rare. You don't see it. And what's really cool with this material, now I just did a deal with Hector, right? And you're gonna be seeing some fabulous big rhodochrosite pieces coming up in your near future, right? We're gonna do a big launch on it. It's gonna be one of the big launches that we're doing next year for February when I'm at Tucson, is the rhodochrosite. This material, just so you know, right now, I was able to secure this material. I bought this material. This material is probably well over 20 years old. And I got this from a person. What they did is they only manufactured gold. They only did 18 and 22 karat gold. He specialized in gem grade rhodochrosite and gem grade lapis. Those were the two materials he had. He had this rhodochrosite. He was in his 80s. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he was in his late 80s. And we knew about it. He approached us and we were able to do a deal, and we bought all of the rough that he still had. Now that rough was creme de la creme. This rough material, and the rough material you're seeing here, is super high grade. The reason I'm telling you is this, okay? You're buying it, well, I didn't even see that price. That's beyond stupid, okay? That's really ridiculous.
I know, it was $110 for the earrings, now $59.98, $153.25, now it's $79.98. I mean, like I said, the $75 off.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is, even on this material, right, for this grade of material, which is what he calls the crystal, right? That's what Hector's calling the crystal. This grade of material is one of the most expensive materials that he has in rhodochrosite. and I'll be honest with you that just the rough alone, ignore that price. The original price on this was $150. It takes around 1.5 pounds of this material just to cut that necklace. Even if you got 100% yield, which you don't, you usually get around 5 to 10% yield, just the rough material alone would probably be around $400.
Oh my
just
gosh.
to buy the rough is what the rough would cost. So if you want rhodochrosite and you want, I'm not telling you we're not gonna have deals, because we're gonna be able to work the material. We got 4 different grades of it, and we're gonna be able to do it. But this grade of material, if I was using the cristal that I got from Hector directly from the mine, this would have to be a small fortune in this grade.
All right, well, again, over $75 off for the necklace, and the item number 086495. But we're gonna continue on. We've got more goodies, including what I'm wearing, the Dragon Mountain.